Hi, everybody. I'm Astara with Flower of Life Press, and I'm so happy to welcome back author Mary Kathleen McKenna, also known as Kathy Bishop. Welcome, Kathy.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
We are talking again about Kathy's novel, Whistling Up the South Wind, and we've been bringing you some really interesting videos, topics, and themes running through the storyline. And so today, Kathy, I thought we could talk a little bit about the theme of transformation in our lives as women as we move through the different seasons in our lives. And so, would you be able to talk to us a little bit about how Anna Marie's purchase of the South Wind, how does that reflect her desire for transformation at that stage in her life?
Well, remember, Anna Marie has been widowed for 3 years from her very beloved Ted. She's found that she really has been absorbed into the role of widow, and her children and adult children and grandchildren um, feeling sorry for her, wanting to fill in the niche for Ted, but also then seeing how Anna Marie meets their needs more and more and expecting her to be more central in their lives. And Anna Marie is tired of grieving. She's tired of the role of being the widow that everyone's supposed to feel sorry about. When she knows it's time, she has to live her life and transform herself. And she realizes that her role that she wants to take on is the role of a woman of wisdom, also finding ways that she can become a crone, but her family not as dependent on her and her having a life that she grows in the way that's important for her. The south wind represents all of that by the name, the south wind being the wind of transformation, and being able to travel freely and on her own for the first time in her life.
Wow. And what a beautiful lesson for us all as we shift maybe perhaps out of if we look at the maiden mother crone seasons of a woman's life, she has shifted out of mother and letting go of needing to please her family and live up to everybody else's expectations and claim her own power and her sovereignty back. And so by purchasing the South Wind, she's becoming the queen really of her own queendom finally, and letting go of grief, having processed a lot of that, and really claiming her wisdom. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and that's exactly. And women have, I think you used the word womb wisdom a few minutes ago when we were talking. We have this wisdom. We've inherited this wisdom from our ancestors, but we've been separated from it, and we're separated by generations with very strict role expectations in each generation, and not sharing and not able to share, not even given the time as in ancient societies when women came together at the time of the month when they cycled together, not because they were considered dirty or should be taboo in a way, but because they were considered that their most powerful time and the time when they needed to share the oral traditions with each other, and each sharing their wisdom, especially with the younger women.
It's interesting because you're bringing through this idea too of the oracle and of the oral traditions and of our womb wisdom being the source of our own oracle, of that knowing, that deep divine feminine inner knowing of truth. And what you're bringing through in whistling up the south wind is this idea of we need to come back into the red tent together intergenerationally so that we can be there for each other as we shift into these roles. And Kathy, this is so poignant for me personally because I'm now taking care of my 81-year-old mother, and my daughters are adults out of the house. And so I'm in this middle phase, sort of in this Anna Maria phase, shifting from mother into crone wisdom, and defining like this postmenopausal place of defining what is my role, what is my identity, and claiming my power. So thank you so much for this theme. Why is it important that Krista becomes the first woman to join the gang to join Anna Marie on this journey?
Krista represents the next generation to become mothers. And in fact, Krista joins, she is a runaway teenager. She has left a group that she had joined when she ran away from her family out in Oregon. And she was raped by the leader of the group, and is now been left alone when Anna Marie finds her, actually at a Dairy Queen as
Mm,
she's making the journey in the South Wind. It's essential because Anna Marie doesn't want to leave her role of sharing her wisdom, though it's very hard to share wisdom with your own children, your family. They don't see you as the wise woman.
yeah.
And so it's time that she's now sharing this with other young women. And it's important that she remembers that it is important for the different ages to be together and for her to share her wisdom, but also for her to learn from and to continue to listen and to be together with younger women.
And so this leads me into the question of Granny Rose. Granny Rose then joins the Southwind gang, and tell us a little bit about her role as the crone, as representing the crone in this trio.
Granny Rose has reached the point where she's actually running away as well and stows aboard the South Wind because she needs to have her freedom from ageism and abuse, or what she feels is abused by her remaining family. Also seeing the need to be free to be able to travel and to build more on the wisdom that she has inherited from our ancient foremothers, but to share that with others and to develop new communities as well and new communities of support with other women. I mean, I find myself, my precious times now are going back to long-term female friends, my women friends, and being able to spend time at lunch and to be ourselves,
Mm,
just ourselves, not our relationships,
mhm.
but to realize that we need to take on that role. It's important for society. It's important for ourselves to do the inner work and then to share that inner work with others as well, to share that wisdom.
Kathy, I just really want to thank you because you're a gerontologist and the work that you do in your life is about serving communities and supporting to educate the world about ageism and about dementia care and about elder care and about really honoring this later phase in life that we're all going to get to at some point. And so your stories and Whistling Up the South Wind is just a beautiful way to bring these themes and stories to life in a really fun way where the characters are engaging and hilarious and deep. And so thank you so much, and I hope everybody enjoys this snippet of wisdom from Kathy. Is there anything else, Kathy, that you'd like to share as we end today?
Just to take the time to be still and to be yourself, and as women, to recognize that we have been separated, and not honored for the wisdom that we have, to seek your wisdom and to seek other women to support because we all need each other and need to be together.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.